They announced that I can literally be the queen.
That you've won the title of
Yeah,
Mr. Moses Lake Roundup already?
apparently.
While you're at the Grant County Fair, you can't forget to check out the Moses Lake Roundup. It got its start 65 years ago, but this is another attraction that continues to add innovative ideas to their long-standing tradition. It won the PRCA Small Rodeo of the Year in 2011 and the Large Rodeo of the Year in 2013, beating out rodeos in both Ellensburg and Pendleton, Oregon.
Getting up the nerve to do more good stuff. Watch this maneuver. A horse to the right, a horse to the left, and over. Dare we say it's the Liberty Stand, and God bless America.
The rodeo kicks off every year with the Demo Derby. Time trials are followed by heat races, and then, of course, the Demolition Derby itself.
I've actually drove cars for 3 years in a row for the Powder Puffs, so this year I'm taking a year off, but hopefully I'll be driving the cars next year.
After the Demo Derby, you have 3 days of professional rodeo. Well, that's not entirely true. They try to get some rodeo done in between the hijinks of rodeo clown J.J. Harrison. You might recall there was a couple camels that went missing from the fairgrounds the other day.
Booty, 77 points. Hang on.
Here, I'll
Help
get
him
over here
up
and talk
there,
you down.
JJ.
Are you okay, little buddy?
He can sing for the Bee Gees.
You got to do it. You got to come check them out. But how about them letting us play with their camels in the middle of a rodeo arena?
Let me tell you, they're not sheep friendly, but they are kid friendly.
Well, and they are clown friendly. Are you pretty fast? Just run that way. Hold it.
JJ has been recognized all over the United States and was invited to perform at the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas. So how does someone get to be a famous rodeo clown, you might ask?
You pretty much fail at everything else in life, I think, is the requirement. But, you know, I take my own skills, my own talents, and I mix them all together and just kind of spit it out at random out there. And, you know, the best thing I could say to somebody just getting started is don't come up with some scripted act and try to tell a set joke. Freewheel it, man. Just see what's going on with the crowd. The crowd is your focus. If you keep that in your heart as your #1 priority, you can't go wrong. You stay out of the way with the rodeo and you entertain that crowd, you're going to be successful.
What is it about rodeo announcers that you just don't like? It looks like you give Will a hard time.
Oh, come on now. That dude has it coming. But, you know, Will and I are best pals, man. And that's the cool thing about a good announcer. Really, our job is just to commentate the rodeo to each other and let these people eavesdrop and have fun. And there's nobody better. I mean, it's just truly a class act and a professional guy. And I love the heck out of Rasmussen.
Well, you know, let me tell you, he does that for 2.5 hours during the rodeo, and the other 22.5 hours a day I get even. So, yeah.
Of course, no rodeo would be complete without a little mutton busting, or as JJ likes to call it, the only legal form of child abuse.
I think we're going to need a chiropractor.
The event is open to boys and girls, and each of the kids receive a trophy and some souvenir rodeo dirt to take home. I tell you, Mom will be washing that out of their ears for a week.
Oh, he's down. I think this is the one. Here we go. Come on. Yeah.
Now, as I take you behind the buck and shoots, I want to tell you it's all business back here, and for good reason. Many of the cowboys are trying to make a living at this, and most don't place high enough to win any money. Now, what you see here is a little bareback riding, and yes, it's as rough as it looks.
Bobby Mode out of the Inland Oil Bunker Chute. Bobby!
It's a tough way to make a living, but of all the rough stock events, the bull riding's always been the crowd favorite.
Yep! Hey! Yeah! Get out of there!
So what else can I tell you about the Grant County Fair? Well, more than I can fit in our show. They have over 8,000 exhibitors this year to go along with the carnival and hundreds of animals. But I will leave you with some interesting facts. While county fairs tend to be very expensive productions, it's the goal of the Grant County Fair to operate on a balanced budget. Extra funds raised go back to the community in the form of prize money or improvements to the fairgrounds themselves, or like my co-host Liberace. I'm Cody Johnson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.
Oh, just give me a rusty old banjo and I'll have the people tapping their feet. There may be other folks that play it better, but it never ever sounds so sweet. Well, they say that music is food for the soul. Well, let the spirit take you, 'cause baby, we're on a roll. Just a rusty old banjo, we'll have a good time tonight. Oh, just give me a rusty old banjo and I'll have the people out of their seat. When they hear all the bells and whistles and a great big bass drum for the beat. You know it when you hear it, 'cause it makes you feel good. Let's have some fun, you know everybody should. Just a rusty old banjo, we'll have a good time tonight. Just give me a rusty old banjo and I'll have the people tapping their feet. There may be other folks that play it better, but it never ever sounds so sweet. Well, they say that music is food for the soul. Well, let the spirit take you, 'cause baby, we're on a roll. Just a rusty old banjo, we'll have a good time tonight. Yeah, that's right, just a rusty old banjo and we'll have a good time tonight. Ba 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 ba.